Today on The Boot Guy, we are looking at the Thane by KODIAK Boots. In my honest opinion, I think the Thane is a gateway boot. This is the type of boot you pick up as being your first pair of heritage style boots, of just casual boots with a little something behind it, and this just leads you down a rabbit hole of multiple pairs of boots. Reason being is it's constructed like a beautiful pair of high-priced boots. It's got all those awesome details to it, and it has the exact same type of fit. With the Thane, there actually is going to be a break-in period because of the full leather welt and this beautiful slip-resistant hard rubber sole. You're going to have to break this thing in and get this shape to your foot, just like you would with a real heritage boot, something that's handmade, something that's, got a lot of history behind it. The Thane fits right into that criteria. So some of the really nice details is the waterproof leather. It's a tape sealed membrane waterproof boot. Mixed with this leather, they use a really nice canvas material. It's like a waxed canvas, a waxed cotton type material there that is going to patina nicely. The leather, the canvas, the whole boot as it gets older is just going to look better. It's going to look like one of those vintage boots you see on Instagram where you can see a guy's worn it for like 10 years and it's just got a unique look that doesn't belong to any other boot out there. The Thane is just that type of boot if you give it enough time. Now inside the boot, what you're going to find is microfiber, and microfiber is kind of an odd material to use inside a boot. You usually see it in casual boots and in a lot of women's boots. So to use it in the Thane kind of made sense when you're trying to appeal to a younger crowd. It's a very soft material, feels really good against the skin, feels really good against your socks. Now, it has no insulating properties whatsoever. It actually has wicking properties, which is what microfiber is really good for, but it does have a really nice feel to it. Now, deep down in the bottom, what you're going to find is you're going to find this memory foam leather-lined insole, and this is a pretty nice touch, especially if this is your introduction to heritage-type footwear. To have a leather-lined insole, even if it is only on memory foam, this is pretty nice. Now, we all know that memory foam doesn't hold up very long, especially when you're really putting some miles into a pair of boots, but starting out, putting these products together, putting all these materials together, it's pretty nice. Below that, below the insole, what you find is a hard footboard, and that's where we go back to the full heritage feel and fit because of the leather welt, because of the hard slip-resistant rubber sole, and that hard footboard. You got to break the baby in. You got to get this thing to shape to your foot. Now, having this memory foam insole and that leather liner, mixed with all that, it's going to really help you along the process, but it's going to be a process. Whatever size gym shoe or soft shoe that you're wearing today, more than likely than not, you can just buy your size when you go to order a pair of these. Now in closing, one of my favorite touches about this boot is the actual boot pull. The way they put the boot pull into the collar between the microfiber and the collar, and they ran it down. This isn't one of those boot pulls that's going to stop your pants so you're always bunched up on top of your boot. It's a very, very nice way of putting this very handy thing into a boot like this. Now, one of the drawbacks that I don't like about it, that I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to love because a lot of you guys hate speed laces, is the lack of speed laces in it. It has these pass-throughs at the top for the last two. Now, I'm not a really big fan of this hardware. It doesn't break or anything like that. I just think that you should always have some speed laces on a boot because at a certain time of the day you want to take your boots off and you don't want to have to bend down and pull laces out. Speed laces come in really handy. But if this is going to be your introduction to boots, if this is going to be the first one you buy, I think having holes all the way to the top is a really good way for you to learn to appreciate lacing your boot properly. So that's the Thane by KODIAK Boots. Hey, if you've ever worn any of the KODIAK boots, whether it be the casual stuff or the work stuff, please comment below. Let guys know what you think about the company and the products they make. If you're currently wearing the Thane, if you picked it up from one of the suppliers, please comment below and let guys know what you think about that. Let guys know what you think about the sole, the mixture of the leathers and the canvas, and just the overall fit. Also, what size did you pick up? Was it just an apples for apples, your size for this size? Please comment below. Hey, if you're interested in seeing some detailed photos of the Thane, or if you want to know more information about the membrane they're using to waterproof the boot or just the waterproof leather, swing by thebootguy.com. I'll have a blog posting titled Thane KODIAK Boots, and it'll all be there waiting for you. Please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you're on Instagram or Twitter, you can always follow me there. Hey, if you're about to order a pair of these things and you just got a few questions about size and fit, whether or not it's going to be the right boot for you, and if you just want to know more about the other colors it comes in, feel free to shoot me over an email. All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.